Hey guys, welcome to Flat Top King. Hey, today is all about smoked buffalo wings. We're gonna put it all on a Pit Boss smoker. You guys watch this. All right, here we go. So this is the deal. I misspoke in one of my last videos and you thought the world was gonna end. Something I do that you guys probably never seen before. I have a stock bag. So when I say you throw the tips away, it was a error in judgment in my wording. I take the tips, I put them in my stock bag, I freeze them. Then when I make chicken stock, I've got all my cut up vegetables that are trash, my skins, my peels, and then I'll do wing tips, bones, whatever. And then when the bag's full, I make my stock. So sorry about that. Now that that's out of the way, we can get back to what we're here for. Good old fashioned smoked chicken wings. I absolutely love them. I got a tip for you. I didn't think this was true until I tested it out. And by golly, it is true. The difference between a crispy chicken wing and a rubbery, tough / chewy chicken wing, okay? We have to separate the idea of what crunchy and crispy is. Is it better than not doing it at all? Yes. Is it as better as deep fried and crunchy? No. So you got to balance that when I say this. Here we go. Chicken wings, we're going to take the tips off and separate them because my wife likes her wings separated. The kicker today, baking powder. We're gonna add some of that, and for some reason, a lot of times your baking powder has cornstarch in it, but it actually helps coat the wings. You don't need a lot, which helps create a crispy texture. We're gonna season them today with a couple different spices. We've got our Pit Boss Nashville hot rub because it's gonna balance that flavor. And I'm using my man Heath Ryle seasonings today. These two together is a great combination. Of course, you can't have your smoked wings without good old Frank's. I like the thick stuff too. That's some good sauce. All right, here we go. So this is the deal. All right, really quick, you're just gonna separate the flat from the drumette. Try to find your groove. There's a nice little channel. Right there it is. Same thing with the tips. We cut the tips off because we saved these for our stock. Okay, so I'm gonna run through these really quick. After all the chicken's cut up, just come in here with a paper towel. You can lay them on a single layer. It doesn't really matter. I just like to get in there really good. Just try to get as much moisture out of these things as possible. Starting off with a dry chicken wing is very, 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 very important. All right, we have 2 packs of chicken wings. So we're gonna add 2.5, maybe 3 tablespoons of baking powder. So that's 1. We're gonna go 2 today. Just a little bit of salt, maybe about a teaspoon. Then you're going to massage that really well into your chicken, coat it really, really, really well. All right, I'm just taking about half, split the wings in half because we're going to try 2 different flavor combinations today. The simple citrus rub, go about 50% of that. With that jalapeno garlic rub, it's a great combination. Just give that a mix. And then you're gonna take a cookie sheet, a wire rack, try to get it fat side up. On that last batch, we're just gonna lightly put some Nashville hot seasoning in there. Just for color, just for texture, just for flavor. Your favorite seasonings will work. I don't want to overdo it. Just like step 1, you're going to repeat the process. Here's a hack. This is the second grill grate that goes on our pellet smoker. I don't even keep it in there a lot. It fits on that top shelf to make a 2-tier system. But I use it to my advantage. I use it just like a cooling rack. Cookie sheet, same thing. All right, now that you got your wings out, just go ahead and lightly hit them with another coat of seasoning, just for even coverage. I'm not gonna do the simple citrus on this. I'm just gonna leave the jalapeno style. Same thing with the Nashville hot. I don't want a lot, just a light seasoning on top. All right, just slide your wings in there like that. Notice that I've, where are all the holes at? You got little holes in here somewhere. There we go. All right, notice how I kept them on one side. That way I can keep the flavors different. The reason why you put them on a cooling rack or something like this, because it's a lot easier to rotate this whole thing while they're smoking if you need to, than it is to go to each individual piece. We'll say goodnight to these for about an hour and a half. Come back and check them, crank up the temperature, and finish them off. All right, it's been about an hour and a half. As you guys can see, we've really got some color on there, some smoke, and see how dry that is? That's absolutely perfect. So I'll crank the smoker up to 450. We're just going to throw them down here. It's a little bit closer to the fire. All right, so what we did, we just worked the wings into a single layer. Remember, try to keep that fat side up. The smoker is coming up to temp. Now what we're trying to do is render that fat out. Render the fat out is going to help make these wings go the extra mile, get a little bit more crispy right before we sauce them. So I'm going to start just doing check peaks. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll give you kind of like a time frame once we're done. All right, so the grill's turned off. I had them on there about 20 minutes at 450, just rotating them back and forth. You guys see how much nice color and char we've got. I'm just going to try to keep these separated just to see when I have a little taste test, see what we like. Fantastic. Look at that color we got on there. Do the vegetables you like. I actually prefer a cucumber because we dip them in the dressings that we like. Blue cheese, ranch, doesn't matter. Like I said, we're going to do that traditional buffalo. Just show you guys how dry these wings get. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a lot more texture involved when you do it like this. I mean, just fall off the part. This is the Nashville style. All right, so how we like to do it, just a little sauce. Come back in with these wings, toss them while they're hot. You could add butter, you could add honey, you could add brown sugar, sriracha. Honestly, we just like it right out of the bottle, just like it is. You could put these back on the smoker as well and kind of like double dip them. I've done it before. I don't think it makes that great of a difference, but you can do it. Same thing with these. Try to keep a couple out for my daughters. They're not big fans on the spice. All right, guys, there you go. Smoked buffalo wings 2 ways. We try them off camera. I think once the sauce hit them, it's so hard to tell which one's a winner, a clear winner.
You got a little something right there.
I was gonna leave it for them.
I don't think you got it.
No, wait, to my ear? It's only a chicken wing. All right, we're about to head back inside. Football's on. Hey guys, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. You guys check that out. For each and every one of you that's done so, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Check us out on the Griddle Group on Facebook. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Smoked wings are one of my absolute favorites.